Tinubu's declaration will not stop me from running for president. Fayemi, welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. Fayemi sees Tinubu as his leader in politics and reserves respect for him as a national leader of his party. Recently, two notable leaders of a ruling All Progressive Congress, APC from the southwest, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Dr. John Kayode Fayemi had a closed-door meeting where undisclosed issues were discussed. Well, we can't assume. This one they say it is closed door and undisclosed. It means this closed. We can only wait to see what happens. But Nigerians, just recently, guess who gave us nuggets? IBB himself. If you have not heard the news, he came out and he was telling Nigeria how to make choice, to make sure that a person that Nigerians are going to be picking come next election, that the person is actually a very good communicator, the person is not as old as himself, the person should have people in all states, that he should be very versatile. He should know somebody at least and know the whole state. That means be versatile, and me, I added my own now that I've always used to. The person should not be the person should be neutral on tribalistic, ethnic, and religious ground. The person should be neutral on nepotism, favoritism, and anything that was going to stand against merit. The person should be competent. The person, words and action should have harmony, integrity, and all other things that I used to see. I added mine. Come next election, let me repeat it. I said it previously in the other news, that what actually happened is the only correction for now, if you write something with a pen, you cannot correct it except you make use of correction fluid. And the correction fluid, it will still not look like, as neat as, but you can still manage it. You can do it in a very good manner that, at least somebody can just look away. It's going to be light. Good. Nigeria have that chance come 2023. We have a chance to correct a mistake with correction fluid, which is election. I know that it is going to be very difficult for us because, number one, the constitution is still working against us. Nothing has been done. Number two, nobody is calling everyone together to only listen to what they hear to say when it comes to national unity. But still yet, we have to give it our best shot to ensure that this correction fluid, we do not waste it. Because it is only once in 8 years that this correction fluid will be used. So let us not do kalu with our correction fluid, which is election. Even if you want to say, after all, it is my vote, I'm doing with it anything. Uncle, auntie, don't forget that you are not independent. You want to tell me now that you're not connected to anybody on this planet Earth, that if they settle you today, all those people, you can sponsor their lifestyle for 8 years? No. Please, sir, don't be greedy, sir. Don't sell other people's means of livelihood, because that is what you'll be doing. I'm begging of you, please, do the right thing. If you're not going to do it for yourself, do it for your family members, your loved ones. Those people you cannot look at and stand when they are not in good conditions and you don't have the kind of resources to sponsor them. I have said my own, and IBB has dropped nugget. Please, nobody should say they did not know. Okay, the news in detail, please stay with us. The meeting, which took place on Wednesday, 12th January, however, had no third party present and had nothing to do with the presidential ambition or the rise of either of the two political leaders. It was a family meeting of minds. It is therefore disingenuous of a spin doctors who were nowhere near the venue of a meeting to begin to second-guess discussions at the meeting. In a democratic setting like ours, with so many issues begging for attention, discussion will go on daily among political leaders at various levels. Political leadership plays an indispensable role in foisting great responsibilities on people. Thus, both formal and informal discourses cannot be wished away. creating a fictional social media frenzy out of such a meeting where issues of national discourse are discussed will thus amount to an ill wind that blows no one any good. Asiwaju Tinubu is a former two-term governor of Lagos State and national leader of the All Progressive Congress, APC, while Dr. Fayemi is also a chieftain of a party. He is the governor of Ekiti State and current chairman of Nigeria's Governors Forum. Meeting between the two leaders dates as far back as their days in exile, when they were both involved in the struggle to wrest the country away from military jackboot, and has since been a regular occurrence, both within and outside the country's political space. So, there should be no any big deal in seeing them meet, except someone has opted to create a mischief out of it. While the details of the recent meeting remain undisclosed, seeing the two of them who are being rumored as potential presidential aspirants from the southwest together may naturally give way to speculations that the 2023 presidential election could form part of the discussions. This may have been further fueled by the fact that Asiwaju Tinubu said he had informed President Muhammadu Buhari that he will be coveting the presidential seat in 2023. Dr. Fayemi, on the other hand, has yet to give any visible sign in that direction. However, both Asiwaju Tinubu declared ambition and Fayemi undeclared ambition have now been taken up and given verve by some spin doctors, particularly those who believe such could rev off their relevance in the eyes of either of their political leaders. What makes the matters worse is that such spin doctors, surreptitiously scrambling for relevance, have been weaving not half-truth but blatant lies into the Tinubu-Fayemi meeting, saying it is signposted Dr. Fayemi surrendering his undeclared ambition to Asiwaju Tinubu's declared one. Specifically, they have been dishing out barefaced and unsubstantiated lies that Dr. Fayemi at the closed-door meeting debunks the raging rumor of his 2023 presidential ambition and pledged support for the national leader of the All Progressive Congress, APC, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. There is no doubt is a reckless and untruthful. Spin. First, since the perpetrators were not present at the meeting and none of the leaders could have divulged what transpired, one wonders from where they got their narrative. Okay, for people who are called assumption or spin doctors, they said people should talk about assuming. Well, who has time to assume when we have a lot of issues in the country? In fact, if you want to assume on this issue,